Have you ever heard of an animal called a bearcat? The name itself sounds like something from a myth, a creature that is half bear and half cat. It's a fantastic name, but it's also a little bit of a puzzle. The Binturong, its other name, is actually not a bear at all. It's not a cat either, which surprises a lot of people who hear its nickname for the first time. This fascinating creature belongs to a completely different family of animals called the Viverridae. This makes it a close relative of civets and genets, which are sleek, often nocturnal mammals found in Asia and Africa. So the bearcat name is a fun but confusing trick. So what does this mysterious bearcat look like? Imagine a creature with a body that seems borrowed from several different animals. It has long, shaggy black fur that often looks a bit messy and unkempt. This dark fur is frequently speckled with gray or white hairs, giving the Binturong a slightly aged, wise appearance, as if it has seen many seasons in the jungle. It's this unique, scruffy look that makes them so memorable. They have a sturdy, low-slung body that reminds some people of a small bear, but with a grace all its own as it moves through its world. Adding to its distinct appearance are its incredible whiskers. They aren't just any whiskers, they are long, wiry, and bright white, standing out dramatically against their dark fur. These sensitive whiskers are as long as the Binturong's head is wide, and they act like feelers in the dark, helping the animal navigate the complex world of the forest canopy at night. And then there's its tail, which is a true standout feature. It's incredibly long and muscular, often about the same length as its body. This isn't just for show, it's a prehensile tail, meaning it can be used like an extra hand to grip branches for balance. This animal is a true resident of the treetops, an arboreal specialist. Its home is the dense lowland jungle canopy of Southeast Asia, a world of towering trees, tangled vines, and incredible biodiversity. They are perfectly adapted for this high-rise life with powerful limbs and sharp claws that allow them to climb with confidence. But they are not graceful jumpers like monkeys. Instead of leaping from one tree to another, a Binturong will carefully climb down one tree trunk to the forest floor and then make its way over to the next one to begin its climb all over again. The Binturong is a master of the night. It is a primarily nocturnal creature, meaning it does most of its moving, hunting, and exploring under the cover of darkness. It is also crepuscular, which means it is very active during the twilight hours of dawn and dusk. This lifestyle helps it avoid the heat of the day and many daytime predators. They spend their days resting high up in the trees, curled up in a safe, hidden spot. When the sun goes down, the jungle comes alive with their movements and sounds. They are solitary animals preferring to live and travel alone rather than in large groups. Living a solitary life means you need good ways to communicate over distances, and Binturongs have a variety of sounds for this. They don't have a simple purr or a roar. Instead, they use a whole range of vocalizations that can sound quite surprising. They might let out loud screeches to signal to other Binturongs, or they might produce deep growls if they feel threatened or want to warn another animal to stay away. Sometimes, when they are happy or content, they might even make a chuckling sound. Their tail is also a tool for communication, as they can shake it to show they're agitated or stand it up to display aggression. When it comes to getting around, the Binturong's body is built for climbing, not for speed. Weighing up to 20 kilograms, they are quite large for a tree-dwelling animal, which is part of the reason they aren't big jumpers. Their powerful limbs and sharp claws give them a secure grip on tree bark. A fascinating adaptation is found in their feet. Their third and fourth toes are partially fused together, which gives them better leverage and a stronger hold as they navigate the branches. This, combined with their prehensile tail acting as a safety anchor, makes them slow but very steady climbers. The Binturong's tail deserves special mention because it is so important to its way of life. It's not just for balance, it's a true fifth limb. As a Binturong moves through the canopy, it will wrap its tail around branches to secure itself, freeing up its paws to reach for fruit or to get a better grip. This powerful tail gives the animal incredible stability high above the ground. It can even hang briefly by its tail if needed. This amazing adaptation is rare among Old World mammals, and is one of the key features that makes the Binturong so unique and successful in its arboreal home. You might be surprised to learn that the Binturong, this bearcat, has a very unusual and distinctive smell. People who have been near one often say it smells exactly like a movie theater lobby, specifically like hot buttered popcorn. This isn't just a coincidence, there's a scientific reason for this unique aroma. The smell comes from a chemical compound produced in their scent glands. This compound is also created during a chemical process called the Maillard reaction, which happens when you cook food like popcorn or toast bread. Bacteria in the binturong's gut help create this popcorn scent, making it one of the most pleasantly scented animals in the jungle. This popcorn smell isn't just for our amusement. It's a vital tool for communication and territory marking. Binturongs have scent glands located near their tails. To leave a message for other binturongs, they will drag these glands along branches and tree trunks, leaving behind their signature scent. This tells other animals that this area is occupied. They also have a clever, if slightly messy, method of spreading their scent even further. They will sometimes urinate on their own feet and tail and then walk around, effectively using their tail as a paintbrush to spread their odorous message all over their territory. Although they belong to the order Carnivora, which includes meat eaters like lions and wolves, binturongs are actually omnivores with a strong preference for fruit. They will eat things they can catch like small rodents, birds, and lizards, but the vast majority of their diet is made up of fruit. They are especially fond of strangler figs. They have strong jaws and special crushing cheek teeth that are perfectly suited for a fruit-heavy diet, a rare trait among carnivorans. This varied diet makes them very adaptable and allows them to find food year-round in the jungle. They are not picky eaters when it comes to survival. Their love for fruit, especially figs, makes them incredibly important to the health of their forest home. They are considered primary seed dispersers. After a binturong eats a fig, the seeds pass through its digestive system unharmed. As the binturong travels through the forest, it eventually deposits these seeds in its droppings, often far from the parent tree. This helps the strangler fig spread and grow in new places, which is essential for the tree's survival and the overall health of the ecosystem. In this way, the binturong acts as a sort of jungle gardener, planting the seeds for the future forest. While binturongs are amazing animals, they don't have an easy life and must be able to defend themselves. When a binturong feels threatened, it can become very aggressive. It will not hesitate to use its large, sharp claws and powerful bite to protect itself from a potential predator. It will often emit loud growls and hisses to try and scare the threat away first. If that doesn't work, it will launch a fierce physical defense, mauling its attacker. As a last resort, it might also defecate or urinate on a predator, a smelly and unpleasant tactic that can sometimes be enough to make an attacker give up and leave. Despite their tough defenses, binturongs are facing serious threats that they cannot fight off with claws and teeth. Their population has declined significantly in recent years, and they are now listed as a vulnerable species. The biggest dangers they face come from humans. One major threat is poaching. They are illegally hunted for their meat, which is considered a delicacy in some places, and for their fur. They are also sometimes captured for the illegal exotic pet trade, a stressful and often fatal journey. These pressures are making it harder and harder for binturong populations to survive in the wild. Perhaps the most devastating threat of all is habitat loss. The lush Southeast Asian jungles that binturongs call home are disappearing at an alarming rate. Huge areas of forest are being cleared to make way for agriculture, especially for palm oil plantations. When the trees are cut down, binturongs lose their homes, their food sources, and the corridors they use to travel. The logging roads built for deforestation also make it easier for poachers to get deeper into the forest, increasing the pressure on the remaining animal populations. This destruction is pushing binturongs into smaller and smaller pockets of forest. The situation may seem dire, but there is hope, and we can all play a part in helping these incredible creatures. One of the most powerful things we can do as consumers is to make conscious choices about the products we buy. Much of the deforestation is driven by demand for palm oil, which is found in countless products. By choosing products that are certified as palm oil free or that use sustainably sourced palm oil, we can reduce the demand that drives deforestation. Reading labels and supporting companies committed to sustainability can help protect the binturong's jungle home, ensuring this popcorn-scented wonder continues to climb through the treetops for generations to come.